Okay, hopefully you thought it was relatively easy. The sum of two numbers is 25. So we just said x plus y equals 25.
X equals y minus 7.
And x minus y equals 7. Perfect. And so now, add them together. 2x equals 32. X equals 16. Plug 16 back in, is that correct? And y equals 9. What?
Why did x equals y minus 7? Can I have to get it right? Is that over anyway?
No, that's okay.
I know this one.
Right. But if you read it, the difference between the two numbers is 7. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you just subtract them, you should get 7. All right? Which makes one 7 larger than the other. That's why yours works. I'm okay with that. Okay? All right, number 2. One number is 4 less than 11 times the other.
Why did 11
X equals 11.
So then the sum of the two numbers
X plus y equals 9.
is 92. And now this is a substitution. So we're going to take this and plug it in for x. So now I have 11y minus 4 plus y equals 92.
Yeah.
12y minus 4 equals 92. So 12y equals 96. So y must have been what?
8.
Y was 8. Then you plug 8 in for y. So x equals 11 times 8 minus 4. X equals 88 minus 4. So x was what?
4?
84, sorry.
84. So the two numbers were 84 and 8. The two numbers up here, we should go ahead and make sure 32 and 9 or 9 and 32. Any issues?
It doesn't matter.
9,
Like,
16.
wait,
9, 32.
it doesn't matter if like
Yeah, 9 and 16, thank you.
it doesn't matter if one of them is like X if they're flipped, right?
What? You're
Doesn't
right.
matter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. All right. All right, here we go. Let's check out the next number 3. Carolyn has 50 nickels and dimes. So nickels plus dimes equals 50.
0.05 plus 0.1 equals 450.
Now, once again, we don't have to have 0.10, but you know what I mean? Some people feel more comfortable with that. Now, we can just multiply the top by negative 0.05. So that gives me negative 0.05n minus 0.05d equals
1.65.
point what?
Negative 1.6.
Oh, yeah, negative 1.65. Wait, no.
I don't think so.
Wouldn't it be 0.8 something?
Negative 2.5.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I did my when I added them up, that's what I did.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now when you add that together, they cancel. So I end up with 0.05d equals
1.65.
1.65. Thank you very much. And so now d is equal to
33.
33 dimes.
And then Nichols has to be 17.
And then nickels has to be 17. Because they add up to what? They add up to 50. All right, you again, you're just checking yourself right now. Just see how you're doing. All right, 3 for 3 is pretty good. I don't think those 3 were that hard starting out. Now this is where some of you whined a little bit yesterday. 6 grapefruit cost as much as 12 apples. Now I tried to show you when you get something like that, you might as well just say grapefruit costs as much as what? 2 apples. And then you have 12 grapefruit plus 24 apples equal $12. So now G is what? 2A. So 12 times 2A plus 24A equals 12. Isn't that right? So 24A plus 24A equals 12. 48A equals 12. So be careful. A is 1/4, right? Or since we're talking about money, you just say apple is worth a what?
25 cents.
25 cents. And if an apple is worth 25 cents, then a grapefruit is worth what?
50 cents.
50 cents, right? Because a grapefruit is twice as much as the apple. I don't think that was too bad. What?
Where do you get 12 to A from?
Substitute G right here. This G is 2A. This
Oh.
G becomes 2A.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Here we go. A plane travels 8,400 kilometers against the wind and makes the return trip in 6 hours with the wind, right? So the plane plus the wind takes only how many hours?
7 or 6, yeah.
6 hours. And the plane minus the wind takes what?
7 hours.
7 hours. And the distances are both the same. So now to make it easier, instead of distributing the 6, we can just do what? Divide the 6, which makes it the plane plus the wind can do it in what? 1,400. But the plane minus the wind is going to take what? 1,200. So then 2P equals 2,600. So P equals what?
13.
1,300. And we'll say kilometers per what? Hour. All right. And if the plane is going 1,300, then the wind must have been what?
100.
100. Everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Any issues? All right, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Hopefully you didn't think any of the first 5 were that bad. All right, let's knock out number 6. When the digits of a 2-digit number are reversed, so when you reverse it, it becomes what? 10U plus T.
Plus 50.
The new number is 54 less than the original, 10T plus U. Is everybody okay with that? And then the sum of the digits is 8. So T plus U equals 8. What?
I did 10T plus U equals 10U plus T plus 50.
Yeah, but I don't, again, yeah, it's correct, but I just see 54 less than. I don't know why you're thinking plus 54.
I was thinking like it's
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, literally it says less than. Less than is subtraction. All right, what? I don't know what that means. You don't get the T and the U.
Yeah, I don't get how you refer.
Well, that's something in your notes. I said you have to know this. The original number is 10t plus u. If you reverse the digits, it's 10u plus t. I'm not expecting you to know that. I'm expecting you to understand that once we explained it. So you have to write that down in your notes if you forgot it. All right, now, what I told you before was we should simplify this. All right, so if I subtract a u and subtract a t, I want to move this out of the way so you can see it. Does everybody see I get 9u equals 9t minus 54? Does everybody see that? And then I would just divide by 9. And now look how simple the problem is. U is the same as t minus what? 6. Does everybody see that? Now because u is the same as t minus 6, I can just plug in for u t minus 6. So t plus t minus 6 equals 8. 2t equals 14. T equals 7. And if t equals 7, then u had to be what? 1. So the number, the original number was 71. Anybody have any issues? Once again, hopefully you feel pretty good about that. I divided by 9.
Okay.
9 divided by 9 divided by 9 divided by 9. Yes, sir.
How did you get like the 9u minus, or 9u equals 9t minus 4?
Okay, so I looked up here and I moved this over here and this over here.
Okay.
I put the u's and t's together, right?
Yeah.
You see it now?
Yeah.
All right, guys, come on now. Tomorrow's a big day. Come on, I want you to do well. All right, if you don't know something, speak up. Right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good.
How did you get 71? You just like
The tens digit
Oh, it's 7.
and the units digit. So it must have been 71, right?
Yeah, I got that.
All right, here we go. All right, if the numerator of a fraction is increased by 4, the denominator stayed the same. So that was 3/4. If the denominator is increased by 2, it's 1/2. All right, so now here I told you the best thing to do is cross multiply. And when I cross multiply, 4n plus 16 equals 3d. Does everybody agree with that? Because I multiplied 4 times n plus 4. I multiplied this way, and then I multiplied this way. Now on the other side, I cross multiply. Same principle, multiply this way, multiply this way. I end up with 2n equals d plus 2. Does everybody agree with that? Now, personally, I would just move this over
Be minus.
and say, what?
I thought it'd be minus 2.
I don't know why you would think that.
Oh, wait. No.
You okay or not?
Yeah, I meant to.
That's all right. Everybody okay with number 7? Now, once I solve for d, I just plug it in there. 4n plus 16 equals 3 parentheses 2n minus 2. So 4n plus 16 equals 6n minus 6. Subtract 4n and add 6. So that tells me that 22 equals 2n. So the numerator was what? 11. And if the numerator is 11, I just come right over here. The denominator is 2 times 11 minus 2. So the denominator is 20. It's okay. You all right?
Yeah.
So the fraction was the numerator over the denominator. So that was my fraction, 11 over 20. Everybody okay with that? All right. Number 8, what is the value of A over B? So I want to find the solution. That's all I want to do. All right, so if I want to find the solution, I'm going to say 1/2 y equals 19 over 12 minus 1/3 x. And then the other equation is 5y equals 3x. Now here, all right, I can divide, all right, not divide, but I'm going to multiply this by 2 to get rid of that fraction, 1/2. So I could say y equals
19 over 6.
19 over 6 minus 2/3 x. And over here, I can write y equals 3/5 x. Everybody good with that?
Mhm.
Now, I'm okay if you put y1 and y2 and use your what? And you can use your calculator. So everybody do that y1, y2 on your calculator. Find the point of intersection. And as soon as somebody finds the point of intersection on their calculator, make sure you're practicing using your calculator. Where's yours?
I left it up.
All right, you got to bring it tomorrow. I don't have any extras. So remember, type it under y1, then type it under y2, then use second, calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. Somebody tell me what the intersection is.
2.5, 1.5.
2.5 and 1.5, right? But the question is, what is A divided by B? So they're really asking you what is 2.5 divided by 1.5, and we all know that's just 5 over 3. All right, I don't want you to tell me that's 1.6 repeated. If you do 2.5 divided by 1.5, convert it back to a fraction. And does everybody see it's 5 over 3? Everybody good on that? What?
So when you times that by 2, you don't times 19.
Yeah, do 19 times 2 divided by 12 on your calculator, and then do math, enter, enter. Or you could just say the 2 and the 12 reduce, the 2 becomes a 1 and the 12 becomes a 6. So I already knew it was 19.6 without using a calculator. Good with that?
Yep.
All right. I don't know how y'all are doing. All right, hopefully you feel like it's not that bad. All right, here we go. The length of the rectangle is 5 inches longer than the width. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. Label this the length, label this the width. So the length is 5 inches longer than the width. So the length is the width plus 5. Now I told you I want you to write perimeter equals 2 parentheses L plus W. If you learn to do that, it just makes the problem easier, in my opinion.
Why use that on
Yep, easy. All right, so what is the 40 inches? So 20 equals 2 times L plus W. So I want to do what? What do I want to do with the 2? That's what I said, 40. Yeah. So thank you. So it's what? Yes, thank you. 20 equals L plus W. And now what does L equal? So I just put in here W plus 5. So I have 20 equals W plus 5 plus W. 20 equals 2W plus 5. Do you agree with that? So 15 equals 2W. So what's the width? 7.5, right? And then the length was what? 12.5. And then just make sure you put inches down. And does anybody have any issues with that? What? Yep, subtracted 5 from both sides. That's right. Anybody have any issues with that? Anybody? Okay. A fabric store sells flannel and calico, whatever. F and C. She pays $25 for 3F plus 4C equals 25, right? And then 1F plus 2C equals 11. So what do I have to do here, guys? Multiply by -2. I like that. So that's -2F minus 4C equals -22. I like to bring down the other one so I don't make a careless mistake. So that just tells me F is equal to what? $3, right? The flannel is $3. Then if I plug $3 in for F, 3 plus 2C equals 11. 2C equals 8. So C equals what? 4. So the calico was what? $4, and the flannel was $3. Tell me,
You. What? I think I'm like,
you got it? No, I'm just saying, I always try to tell you, be honest with yourself at least. And look how you did. Right? That's what I always tell everybody. Just be honest with yourself. The test tomorrow is very, very, very similar. And some of you are going to go, wow, it's really similar. All right? Just be honest. If you got 8 questions correct, you got 100. 9 questions correct, you got 105. If you got all 10, that's 110. 10 points could help. All right? I do want to tell everyone, I just wrote the new test, and I want you to look over the investment, the percentage problems. All right? Take a look at that. I'm not going to tell you which one. I'm going to tell you, look over those. It's pretty much the same. All right, it's pretty much the same. What?
can you go back to number 7?
The only thing I added, like I said, to a test was the investment problem. All right, are you allowed to guess and check tomorrow? No. I don't want just guessing and checking. Right, I'm grading your work. I'm not grading your ability to guess and check. All right, I don't care about that. All right, that's why the numbers are small. All right, I don't care about the guessing and checking. I'm trying to teach you how to organize your thoughts, set things up. All right, William, are you happy with that now?
Yeah.
Okay, I have nothing else to offer. What? That's right, 17 minutes of studying. You're welcome. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Yes.
So on number 6, at first I thought it was wrong, but I got 52. And for some of it,
Yeah, but if you reverse the digits, 62 and 28 don't differ by 54,
oh,
right? Where if you reverse these digits, 71 and 17, if you subtract them, guess what? 71 minus 17, will you tell me what that is? 54, right? You agree with that? All right. So some people do the digits, they just write out all the possible digits, right? So again, that's why if the sum of 2 digits is 8, it can only be either 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, and so on. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, that's why I don't like that. All right, guys, really and truly, I have nothing else, right? I'm expecting good grades. All right. Review these 10 especially. You should do them all over. All right. And I gave you a hint about one other problem. You should go look that problem up. All right. My homeschool peeps, please study. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Okay. That's the end. Please study.
You too.
Just rework the problems. That's my advice.
Okay.
All right. Take care. I'm going to post the class right now.